Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hi. Hello. So, hi. This is new. This is a thing that we're gonna do today. I might keep it up, I might delete it. We'll find out when we find out. I have a few questions from my friend that I'm gonna answer. And I have one question from the comment section. I really was hoping for more comments from you guys, but it's not how it played out, and that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into why I made this channel. I made this channel because I wanted to make unique Tribrid Subliminals that had stuff that no one else has had in it, like desired face, body, stuff like that. And I started doing that back in 2021, so January of 2021. So whenever January of 2026 hits, I will have been doing this for 5 years. January 22nd of 2026, it will be the 5-year anniversary of Tribrid Subs channel, which is kind of crazy. I started when I was freshly 15, and I will be 20 in December. So that's like a big time jump or whatever. Not a time jump, you know what I mean. Or do you? But yeah, I started making subliminals just because I wanted to put stuff in there that no one else had and that people wanted, that I knew some people wanted, because I was friends with people who also wanted to be Tribrids, and they were like, yes, absolutely, I would want this in my subliminal. I'm like, I'll put it in. And I started making it, and I had a lot of fun with it. Alongside that question, so technically 2 questions, was what results have you gotten? So I'm really bad about consistency. So currently, we're gonna go off of what I've been listening to lately, which whole bunch of Scarlet Witch stuff, including my own and Evern's and Queen of Witches. Basically anyone that makes a Scarlet Witch subliminal that's like newer and I know it's accurate and pretty detailed, because I do look through that a lot. I listen to them, and I've noticed currently that I have been able to kind of think whatever the person I'm talking to is gonna say next. Like if I'm on the phone with my friend and she says, like, that's an example, like something about her dog, I'm like, oh, I knew you were gonna say, like, my mind was like exactly what she said after I thought it, and I was like, it's weird. It's happened a lot lately, actually. Like, I think that might be a result. Yeah, that is that. Now we're gonna get into some questions that my friend sent me, and I am gonna call her out. It's my friend Vay. She has a channel, Vay Michelson. She's not posted in a while, but I think she told me that she was gonna start working on stuff as soon as she could. So if you want to go over there and look at her stuff, you should totally do that. Also, Queen of Witches, hello? Have you seen Queen of Witches stuff? Have you seen it? It's good. It is good. I love Queen of Witches stuff. Let's get into some questions that my friend sent me. Was there subliminals that were hard to make? Yeah. Yeah. I had a lot of trouble with the Multiverse of Madness Wanda subliminal. A lot. It was really hard to get an accurate read on all the powers she displayed in that movie, because no one had exactly what I was looking for, and I'm very, very, like, detail efficient. I have to have every single thing in every word form that there is. to be correct to me. I will show you, actually, I don't care. I'm gonna show you my note section for this subliminal. Because, oh my goodness, it's long. And this is all actual research I did. I spent 6 hours finding this stuff. Alright, we're gonna... And it keeps going. There's a lot in that subliminal. In all of them. All of the Wanda subliminals were kind of complicated, but I think they were worth it. Yeah, hard subliminal to make. Scarlet Witch subliminals, kind of say. Alright, second question. Were you always Tribrid Subs? Yes. I have never changed my channel name. And there was a time back in 2022 or 3 where I was going through a revamp, like era, if you want to call it that. I was going through a revamp and I was revamping a lot of my stuff. That was actually when I first made my Heretic Subliminal, my first Heretic Subliminal. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to say Tribrid Subs or if I just want to change my name to like TVDU Subs, stuff like that. Because my initial idea was to focus and hone in on Tribrid Subliminals only. And have like every subliminal I make be a Tribrid Subliminal. That was my initial idea. Obviously that didn't stick. And I'm glad it didn't stick. Because I feel like that it would have just been too much. What inspired you to start creating subliminals? It's like I said, just what inspired me was Lunar's subliminal for Tribrid Subs. If you guys are like have been into Tribrid Subliminals for the past like 4 years, you know who Lunar was. And you know that her subliminal was really good. I'm sad that I got taken down. It was my favorite. That one definitely played a key role in my wanting to start making subliminals. And I actually used to be in contact with Lunar. How do you come up with your ideas for subliminals? Anything I watch, if I'm like, ooh, I want those powers, I'm like, I should make a subliminal for it. Because I can't be the only one who wants these things. Like, especially if it's something like Marvel. Marvel's such a big thing. And Scarlet Witch in general is such a big thing. And I knew immediately when I watched WandaVision, I was like, I'm gonna make a subliminal for her one day. Just don't know when. What do you use to make subliminals? I use Google Docs. And I use, for my text-to-speech, I use CEO Magnifier. And the affirmations are kind of just like, I don't know. They're kind of like, they tend to go back and forth between old recycled ones from old subliminals I made and affirmations that just come up on the spot, especially for newer stuff. Any advice for someone that wants to start making subliminals? If you're gonna start making subliminals, definitely you need to look out for that copyright. Because if you don't, they will get you. They'll get you. Copyright, you need to find good, like, scene packs. If you're not gonna use scene packs and you're gonna use TikToks, like I said again, copyright. Rain sounds, those are really good for subliminals, I feel like, because yes, music is, it's okay to use. I'm thinking about not using a lot of music anymore. I might just start like binaural beats and have like rain sounds going in the back for people who listen when they sleep and the music is like too intense for them. And definitely if you need like a program to use to start making subliminals, And you can't get CapCut Pro, because I know CapCut has, like, they've done this thing where you have to get Pro to use all the good things. That's that. I have Pro, but I'm not gonna get into that. I would use Power Director. My first Subliminals were made on Power Director, and you can use GIFs and stuff that you can download, like, off Pinterest or Tumblr, stuff like that. Power Director would be a good program to use for the videos themselves. For affirmations, of course, you have to make the affirmations yourself. But, like, text-to-speech stuff, SEO Magnifier. SEO Magnifier. That is what I use. All they have you do is, like, verify you're not a bot. If you need a good website for downloading scene packs, Cobalt Tools. That's what I use. And it doesn't ruin the quality of the videos. And definitely, again, with the copyright stuff, they will copyright videos too, so you need to be really careful and maybe do what I do, layer some stuff on top. That is why I do that. Copyright. I am not about to get my video taken down just because I wanted to use like some certain scenes, okay? That is the advice I would give. And this is kind of all I have. And I'm really sorry for taking so many breaks. I know that that has to be annoying, especially if anyone has, like, my channel is, like, their favorite, which there are so many other channels. If I'm your favorite, thank you. Well, that's really flattering. I work really hard, thank you. I do it all on my own too. But yeah, that's kind of all I have. But if you just saw that cut right there, sorry, that was because my grandfather walked out with his phone on speaker and you could hear it through my door. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. Guys, if you're using my Supplementals and you get results, please put them in the comments. I love reading them. I'm gonna be a little aggressive here. I love reading them. It's so fun to read them and just see all the different possibilities. I know obviously people get results, but it's so fun to see those come to life in the comments with someone that you don't even know. Like, I don't know this person, but look at what they did. Like, look how incredible that is. I love reading it, and it's so fun. And I really want you guys to keep commenting on the Subliminals. It's so fun to see the results, and not only does it give, like, other people that see the videos the courage to continue and know that they can do it, it gives me that too. It makes me continue this channel. If I don't see that anyone's getting results, it's probably eventually just gonna die off. And I really don't want that. But I don't think that'll happen for a very long time. So for now, just keep up what you're doing. I really like responding to you guys' comments. I really like just having those to look at, and I really enjoy interaction in general with people who like my Subliminals, because I never know if they're going to be liked or not. Every Subliminal I release, I'm like, oh, this one's not going to do well, no one's going to like it, and then people do it, I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh my goodness, it's 4 years. Been doing this 4 years. That's all I have. See you guys later. Bye.